New at 11, a Portsmouth man's mission to leave the world better than he found it abruptly ended last week. 37-year-old Brian Credle was killed in a car crash that left another man dead and 2 others seriously injured. Sarah Hammond spoke with Credle just 3 weeks ago about how he was working to keep kids out of trouble. Tonight, she tells us about his legacy.
On any given day, you could find Brian Credle driving this truck, whether it was to deliver food, furniture, or to take a struggling kid out to lunch. Now it sits empty in the Hope Charitable Services parking lot. Last Tuesday, the 37-year-old was killed in a crash, along with 35-year-old Michael Piavone. 2 others were hurt.
When I heard it was him, it was just like my heart just dropped.
Credle, who spent years turning his own life around, spent his days volunteering with the Portsmouth nonprofit. Friends call him the backbone of the organization, who was loved by so many, a fact that became evident when people lined up to share their stories of him.
He was just like a big, tender giant.
He was like a protector.
He left this world better than he found it.
And his work didn't stop at the church walls. We sat down with Credle just 3 weeks ago when he told us about the violence interrupters. With the surge in gun violence, their mission was to get someone out of a dangerous circumstance or attempt to defuse a violent situation.
You just try to prevent anything from happening and spread some love.
His 10-year-old son Jackson also sat in on that interview. It was clear he shares his father's passion for helping others.
It's okay to not know, but it's not okay to not try.
I don't know where he gets all this wisdom from.
Bishop Frank Allen, Credle's mentor and father figure, says if people take anything away from Credle's life, he hopes it's this lesson.
That you don't have to have everything together to help somebody.
Between his friendship, his son, and his passion for keeping young kids from going down a dark path, he leaves behind a larger-than-life legacy.
He told us shortly before he passed that he felt that he had finally found his purpose.
Sarah Hammond, 13 News Now.
Michael Piavone, better known as John, also was killed in that wreck. Allen says he was also a volunteer with Hope Charitable Services and was a good friend of Credle's. Portsmouth police say they are still investigating what caused that crash.